I'ma make some people heart beat frantically. But that's how I do. Smash mouth education. Right to ban. Yeah, check it out. Yo. Slave Fore-Men that sells our peeps. Slave Fore-Men that sells our peeps. We they see you, none of you is dark folk niggas. You are soulless mercenaries or okay white people niggas. We they see you, none of you is dark folk niggas. You are soulless mercenaries or okay white people niggas. Slave Fore-Men that sells our peeps. Slave Fore-Men that sells our peeps. Imagine if all of ancient Nubian sons and daughters could motivate themselves and come home. If 50 Cent would actually change his name into universally what we know as common sense. If Kanye West would not sing diamonds from Sierra Leone but instead talk about colonialists going back to where they colonized so they can serve their sentence. When Erykah Badu would be singing about our dark heritage being undefeatable and that it goes on and on. When James Brown would announce to this world that because him is dark he feels good. Now here comes this Michael Jackson, the unmistakable genius, announcing it does matter that he is dark and not white. Even Public Enemy would be straightforward and explain that actually they are anti-exclusive European establishment. P. Diddy would provide this so-called ghetto fabulous to the billions of this illusion dark being scheme. The same way Condoleezza Rice would be recruiting Winnie Mandela to demonstrate to her the significance of real strength in dark women's. Colin Powell would organize a united Nubian or dark people's continental defense. Obama Baraka would have been challenging to be United States president, so that in UN all of us dark peoples we would get some compensate. Martin Luther King in his grave would also acknowledge that in nature it was actually evident that human child's performance indeed should remain segregate. Jay-Z would make a super label one for Nubian pastors that were resourced to educate all of his dark race. Will Smith would travel this world to adopt children of ethnicity to put Madonna, Brad Pitt and Angela Jolie to disgrace. Minister Farrakhan would actually spend at least a year upon us dark people's continent, perhaps Sudan, to see what Arabs or Muslims do to his darker mates. Mike Tyson would retire, start his own promotion and boxing stable with indigenous dark folk for the upcoming talent from Nubia land for this millennia in his wake. Kofi Annan would demonstrate to all African leaders why it's possible for him to African leader delegate. Mandela, Mugabe, Museveni and the Nigerian leaders could practice with Europeans their styles of corrupt governments, and the original Motown records would actually be authenticated as pouring out of Black Soul Records. Michael Jordan would go to Gabon or any other so-called African nation and send his bill for Nike to pay. Oprah Winfrey would spend her billions by buying back her heritage in the form of the African hospitals and the medicines that she helps to pay. Winston Rodney, that burning spear, would relocate from New York and come live in Ethiopia, hiding behind the protection of this Jarastafari that he mentioned to me is in keepsake. Me right to Bam would be redundant, allowing me to experience the childhood that Tuba never did envisage. Yeah. Bet your heart pounding to be louder now. Slave Fore-Men that sells our peeps. Slave Fore-Men that sells our peeps. We they see you, none of you is dark folk niggas. You are soulless mercenaries or okay white people niggas. We they see you, none of you is dark folk niggas. You are soulless mercenaries or okay white people niggas. Slave Fore-Men that sells our peeps. Slave Fore-Men that sells our peeps. We they see you, none of you is dark folk niggas. You are soulless mercenaries or okay white people niggas. We they see you, none of you is dark folk niggas. You are soulless mercenaries or okay white people niggas. Slave Fore-Men that sells our peeps. Slave Fore-Men that sells our peeps.